Okay.
Would you be able to show how to do that? Like, we want to name the cell along the top.
Sure. So if you want to, usually the best place to start is at the beginning, is on the first cell, and then work your way across. So we have a nice long title. What's a good long title that you have that?
Excel training workshop, November 28th,
10/20/1854, I believe this is, you know. That way you don't feel so bad. And here, I'll make it bigger at the end. So, okay. So we have this, and we want to make a title. The easiest thing to do is if you highlight across, they have what they call merge and center. And so what this does is it takes all the cells that you just highlighted and makes them into one cell. Okay? And then it centers it because they figure, well, if you're going to do that, if you're going to make them all one cell, you probably wanted them centered. You know, you don't have to have it centered. You can tell it, no, I just want to have it left justified or right justified, but I would need to have all these cells together because they kind of make a title of something. Because a lot of times you'll have like a couple of like subtitles going, you know, before, you know, like you may have, you know, 2012, and you have the three things that happen, and then you have 2000, you know, spring, and you have fall, because apparently we have spring and fall and summer, you know, or fall and spring and summer, or spring and, I never know how that works, you know, in the academic year. You know, summer has always been confusing to me. I'm not sure, and nobody seems to have a clear answer to that as to whether it falls into, where, you know, summer 2013 falls into academic year 2013, you know, 12-13, or 13-14, and, you know, I get in both of those. So, so you'll probably have spring, summer, and fall. You might have academic year 12 and 13, and spring, summer, and fall. So you want to have, you know, academic years, you know, 2013 over those three columns. So you can do a separate one, you know. Unfortunately, it ends up leaving a row in between because there's no way to cleanly do that because you have a space in there, so it's going to have those things. But you probably have it going all the way across, so it doesn't become noticeable, and, you know, except like probably the first time you have it. You know, so I might have. I'm going to highlight these three and merge and center, and this is AY. 12, 13. And then I'm going to do these three, and these are AY 13, 14. And so this is, you know, spring 2013, summer 2013. Oops, I suppose that would be 12, wouldn't it? Probably a fall 2012, spring 2013, and summer 2013. And then here we had fall 2013, spring 2014, and summer 2014. And so, you know, I have a kind of a middle header going through there. And if I, you know, you can't really see these because they've been colored, but if I highlight them all and put blocks around them, you can kind of see how they've been separated. Okay.
That block function is really nice to know more about. You can do thin lines, thick borders, thin borders.
Well, yeah, this is a bordering thing that you know, when you just click it, it says, okay, we're going to have a thick border, but then you can change it and do all kinds of editing to it. If I highlight these, if you go all the way down here, to more borders. You can do all kinds of fancy stuff. You can have dotted lines, cool looking dotted lines. You can shading. You can have things going across. I can have lines going through the middle if I have things on a slant. I don't think that usually happens too often, but I might have a thick line going here, and I'm going to have a dotted line going this way, and I mean, this is going to look like a complete ransom node here, and that one going that way. And so now I have different things happening, and you can see how they've all changed. I could even change the colors of them if I had wanted to, from black to whatever color makes me happy.